Okay, guys, so I don't know what this is gonna be, but it's Nightmares from the Past. So this is what we will be working on. It says that I'm going to be talking to James. So without further ado, we're in Fort Penta. We will hopefully find out what it is that we are supposed to talk to him about. Because I honestly don't know what's going on. Hello, James. Nightmares from the Past. Hello, Isla. I'm completely worn out after many long, sleepless nights. Can you believe it? What? No, it isn't because I've been playing video games all night. It's something else. I haven't gotten a good night's sleep for a long time. I've been tormented by horrible nightmares every night. Do you think you can help me? Thank you. I've been a nervous wreck from the lack of sleep and can't get any work done. The worst part is that I can't remember my dreams. As soon as I fall asleep, I wake up again, all cold and sweaty and scared out of my wits. But I can never remember the dream. I have a feeling it was something to do with something in my past, but what could it be? Can someone really interpret another person's dream? In that case, it might be possible to find out why my dreams are really mean. Miss Holdsworth, you say? You think she might have tips for us? Maybe. The old lady is really clever. Could you ask her? I'm not in a mood to travel myself at the moment. I'm a wreck. You already have a good relationship with her, right? If you bring this up with her, maybe it won't be expensive. It won't be so expensive for me. Okay, James. Hello, Miss Holdsworth. So the little kid is having a nightmare then, and he can't remember him. It sounds like he's dreaming about something that he's blocked out, something horrible or traumatic from a long ago. But to answer your question, yes, I can have a go at interpreting his dreams, but I will need your help. Yeah. So this right here is pretty accurate. Even just in psychology, if you block something out, it's usually so traumatic. It's a version of coping mechanism. And at some point in time, I definitely had that coping mechanism that I wish to eventually get rid of. Because it has problems later on. A dream machine. I need to borrow Carney's strange contraption that he uses as a comparison machine up at the vineyard. Word over to him and ask if we can borrow it for a day or two. It's absolutely vital for us to be able to project James's dreams to us. Okay? Sleeping pills. To dream, you need to sleep. Even if James daydreams something, it won't help us in this case. He needs to sleep like a bear in hibernation. To get him to do that, we'll get some sleeping pills at the vet. At the vet in Silverglade Village, will most likely have some. Do they not have human hospitals here? We need dream turnips. They're normally used in this kind of dream project. And I know Barney over at the silo grows excellent specimens to sell to dream researchers in Yorvik City. Okay. Ask Barney if you can have 2 turnips. Alright. I got all 3 things. It actually didn't take us nearly as long as I thought. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to be reading that. I do have a cat here somewhere. Good job with the sleeping pills prescribed to lemmings. Give me a break. Perfect. This old machine should do the trick. I have absolutely no idea what it said the first time. I'm so sorry. I was doing streaming, so I was bypassing all kinds of stuff. Alright. As you may know, James is Alex's little brother, and I'm sure she knows more about James's past than James does himself. I think you should tell Alex about what James is going through at the moment and ask her to come here tomorrow when we are ready. Alex was here earlier and said she was going to go speak with Conrad, the blacksmith. I'm sure you'll find her there. Tell little James we are going to start the project. Since he is the main person involved, it'll work best if he is on time. That's true. Linda has a special gift and sometimes has visions. We need her as the final link between us and between us who are awake and the sleeping James. Can you ride over to the vineyard and ask Linda to come and help us? I'm sure she is up there in the library. Let's go all over creation, guys! Hello, Alex. I need to talk to you about something very special. It's your little brother. Hello! So my little brother is having nightmares? Of course I'll try to help. I'm sure I remember more of his past than he does. That little scatterbrain. Tomorrow? No problem. I'll see you at Miss Holdsworth. Bye for now. I really need to look at those journals, I think. I don't have to go in the library. Hi! I want to talk to Linda. Hello, Isla. James is having nightmares, and you need me to help as a kind of vision link between you and James? Yes, I do. Of course I'll help you, but I don't have a horse, so can you give me a ride to Miss Holdsworth's cottage? It doesn't matter that it won't start until tomorrow. I'll stay overnight at her house. She is old and wise and has a lot of interesting stories to tell. Okay. Are you gonna T-frame? Yes, you're gonna T-frame. T-framing. Excuse you. Tomorrow? So soon? Perfect. I'll definitely be there. This has to stop. See you tomorrow. If I don't sleep in. Thank you for the taxi ride. It was something. Great, Isla. I'll continue with the preparation. You wonder why we can't start the dream project right away? You are so impatient. There's a lot of preparation to be done. The turnips need to be incubated by a cat overnight, so we don't do it until tomorrow anyways. You have to be patient, my friend. I definitely missed something very important when I was skipping through that, because that's gross. Incubated under a cat turnips. We're all here ready. James? You are so small. You only need a quarter of a sleeping pill. Put the turnips in your ears, lie down on the table, and we'll start. Ready? I'm ready. Turnips in place, sleeping pill swallowed. Isla? I don't really sleep well on my back. After taking that pill, my legs are completely numb. I can't roll over myself. Can you help me turn over? Turn me over, please. You're gonna suffocate yourself if you can't move. Much better. Thank you. I'm so much more comfortable now. Now I think I can sleep. Pee out. James is sleeping like a log. Let's see if all our preparations have paid off. In a little while, we'll get his dream projected into our waking consciousness. Let's wait and see. Nobody else is allowed to sleep, or things can go very wrong. Alright, this feels like a My Little Pony thing. Oh, come on, let there be a cutscene. Okay, what is this? It worked. You saw that, right? Of course he's having nightmares all the time when he's dreaming about being kidnapped by girls. She didn't look very nice at all. Quite threatening, actually. Of course, he can't sleep. Oh, James. Now I'm wide awake. What did I dream about? A white-haired and white-dressed girl who kidnapped and threatened me? Scary. Wait now. No, I can't remember it. It's like it's been erased from my memory, and it still feels somewhat familiar. Alex, do you know something about this? You look thoughtful. Yes, little brother, I remember it well, and I really wish I didn't. The girl you were having nightmares about is called Katja. She is a hateful and evil spirit with one foot in our world and another in another world called Pandoria. She kidnapped you years ago and wanted me and my horse in exchange for whatever obscure reason. You don't remember? Strange. I beat her in a race, and with a promise and an accident codex, she was forced away from our world, and you were spared. I'm surprised you don't remember. Maybe you blocked it from your mind. Just as well, I guess. Katja. Wow. If she is back, then she could be the fourth Dark Rider. This might be the beginning of the end for all of us. Scary. What does this mean for me? The question is rather how this affects us. Except for the fact that the whole world is in danger, this is really nothing you need to worry about, dear little James. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of this. Isla, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Just imagine if Mr. Sands and his evil friends have somehow managed to get Katja back in our world again. Imagine if Katja is now the fourth Dark Rider. If it's true, they're far ahead of us. What a terrible thought. What should we do? But hello, it's me you're supposed to be helping? Like now? Have you forgotten I have a huge problem of like epic proportions? I need these nightmares to stop. Like now, girls. Miss Holdsworth, what were we going to do? What are we going to do? Excuse me. Yes, Miss Holdsworth, I would like to know too. I have prepared a solution for you, James. Don't worry. James, you can't listen while I give Isla some instructions. So put those turnips back in your ears while I talk with Isla. Those turnips look so weird. Here's what we will do. We will scare the nightmare out of his subconscious by giving him a real scare of our own. He might forget some of the other stuff too if we scare him well enough. But a little loss isn't such a big deal. Listen up. Take this sheet, dress up like a ghost to scare him, ride to the Damascus mine, and hide just inside the mine, on the left. Meanwhile, I can hypnotize James a bit and convince him to visit the mine. When he comes in, you jump out and give him a proper scare. If this works, the old memory should be scared right out of his subconscious mind, and his nightmare should stop. Do you understand the plan? Get yourself to the mine and scare the unsuspecting James. Good luck. Just don't get yourself scared. Oh boy. Was that you? If I was scared? Not really. No, that was nothing. I was afraid of ghosts anyways. Why are you wearing a costume in the mine? Part of a cure for my nightmares? Ick. What nightmares, by the way? So I'm cured now? Okay, that sounds good. I actually felt like a huge weight was just taken off my shoulders. I feel more at peace than I have ever felt before. Weird. I want to thank you, Isla. I'm going back to the Fort Pinta. Please tell Miss Holdsworth that I appreciate all her help. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn that scream into a soundboard. That was beautiful. He may or may not have screamed. He got so frightened that he got the hiccups. And he seemed a little confused. Perfect. Then he should be cured for the time being. The ghost sheet was scary, wasn't it? Maybe you can borrow it again some other time. Maybe for next Halloween. Who knows? Now, Alex, this is kind of important stuff. What do we need to talking about? Let's recap. If it's true that Katja, I'm hoping that's how they say it, because it could either be Kate-ja, but I'm going with Katja. Is back and she's in the fourth, and she is the fourth Dark Rider of Dark Core. Then we are really in trouble, Isla. And I have a feeling she is back. Why else would James suddenly start dreaming about her? We really need to keep our eyes open now, Isla. These are strange and dangerous times here in Jorvik. But that's nothing new. Darkness is building up and the clouds are thickening faster than ever before. But we will be ready to fight back when the time comes. I only wish we could get started right away. But their druids need time to get ready too. See you again soon. Wow, that was really soon. I think it would be best if we tell the Keepers of Aidens that we suspect that Katja has managed to push back into our world. Our suspicion is based solely on James' nightmares, which might be a coincidence, but it's far too serious for us to ignore. Write over to Elizabeth and tell her about our suspicions. Okay. Elizabeth, I've got some interesting news. Katja? That sounds terrible. We really want nothing to do with her. If she really is, as you say, truly back in this world, and has become a Dark Core 4th Dark Rider, it's absolutely disastrous for us. We need to return to Dark Core headquarters to find out more and to see if Katja has really returned. The time has come to return to Dark Core headquarters and find out what is really happening there now. Can we find out if Mr. Sands really has a light ceremony book in his possession? We really need to know if he has brought Katja back to this world to become the 4th Dark Rider for Dark Core. Can we also find out if Justin has joined the Dark Core of his own free will, or if he was forced in somehow? If he has been forced, maybe we can help him escape. There are definitely questions we need to answer. This assignment is very dangerous, but you have been there before and did very well. So I'm confident that you are best suited of all of us for this mission. Judging by your fantastic results in druid training, I think you're truly ready for this. Do you feel ready? Oh, well. Even if I wasn't, I am now. Good. I have already spoken with Captain Bruce, and he will arrange transportation to the Dark Corps headquarters. He would like you to stop at the vineyard and collect some fuel. Okay. Apparently I'm doing too much reading. He would like you to stop at the vineyard and collect some fuel for him on the way to Cape West Fishing Village. He needs a fuel for the boat trip to the Dark Corps headquarters, since you'll be riding past the vineyard anyways on your way to Cape West. Can you collect a fuel barrel for him there? Sure. Good luck. Be careful. And may Aiden's light protect you. Oh boy, guys, this is going to be a long special. Like, I didn't intend for this to be a long special. I have a feeling that I probably can't take extra. So we are going to go get A. Because if we don't get A, and it turns out that we need A, I'm going to be very sad. Okay, so we grabbed A. And now we're heading to Silverglade. I don't really have any tack for him that actually works with him, because the bridle that's on extra cannot go on him. So, we will work with what we got. Silverglade Manor. Okay, so we went and got A, because I'm pretty sure that we're going to need him in order to get to where we need to go. And between getting him and getting here to Bruce, I also grabbed the barrel. And since the quest line was really small and I accidentally skipped it anyways, we'll just continue on from this point. So, he should be up over here. I'm not gonna get that trash. Alright, thank you for the delivery. This should be enough for me to... This should be enough for the trip there and back and home again. And there and a bit more. But my helmsman should be here. He knows he's supposed to help transport you. We'll have to wait until tomorrow and hope that he shows up. Your mission is urgent, you say? No time to wait? Okay, I wonder where he could be. But what do I see? What in all the sunburned salty souls? I think I can see him in his boat by the village West Beach. There, beyond the red house, you see? Right over to him and ask him what he thinks he's doing. Hello, yes, I know I'm supposed to transport you to Dark Corps secret headquarters, but something important came up and I'm hoping to have time to handle it before we all had to leave. You know. You see, I have a wonderful wife that I miss terribly. She needs to look after our farm all by herself while I'm working as a helmsman. We almost never find this time to be together, so we communicate via message in a bottle. An excellent and reliable communication system, completely free from stamps and wires. But today I haven't been able to find the message of hers. It's always washed up here along the beach somewhere. I had hoped to find the message before we left. Maybe you can help me find the bottle here along the western beach. I'm worried the bottle has ended up somewhere where it might be hard to find. Aw, that's cute. Thank you. Now that I have heard from her, I feel better and can stop worrying about her. And can concentrate on helping you. Can we stop twerking? Thank you. Can you help me with one more thing? I need more bottles for our frequent messages to each other. I collect bottles here in Cape West Fishing Village. People seem to just throw them everywhere, so I think maybe you could find me a dozen easily. While I'm filling the boat up to get ready for our trip, could you collect these bottles? I'll be at the pier next to Captain Bruce when you're done. I'll see you when you have found a dozen empties, okay? Sure. Great bottles. These are perfect for sending messages. Thank you for your help. I filled up the tank while you were gone, then read the message about my wife's daily life at home, and now I'm ready for our voyage. So you helped the helmsman sort out a little problem? Alright then. That's good. But now it's time for the boat trip. Speak with the helmsman again to get on your way. Right. I didn't just talk to him literally 2 seconds before and not know where he was. I must have some serious memory problems. Hold on now. We're off to Dark Core headquarters. Sweet. Where are they? You need to sneak around until you find them. Make sure nobody sees you. You'll need to leave your horse here and they will see you right away. Or otherwise they'll see you right away. I didn't intend to click that, but I did. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun.
I don't like doing this. I'm just gonna. Oh goodness, I almost didn't get it. This is not going well. Oh boy. I so badly wish there was a better way to control our characters, especially in something like this, because you have to be so technical in how you do this. Bruh. Still don't know how you can't see me from here. I would like to get at this thing, please. I also don't know how you can't hear me doing this. Bruh. Where are you go? I can't read. I'm a good enough gamer, I think I can manage, hopefully, to get to the screen check.
There seem to be some people on the helicopter pad over there. It looks like they have some kind of strange portal out there. I can't see very well from here. Ooh, this is actually pretty cool. I better get closer and find a good place to hide. Close enough to hear what they're actually saying, but not too close that they'll see me.
We got some fishy business.
Okay. Okay. This is a perfect hiding place. That girl in the white must be Katja. Unfortunately, she looks just like the girl in James's nightmares. But I wonder what they're up to. Yeah, nobody could possibly see me up there. My friends, my Dark Riders. You don't know how much pleasure it gives me to see you all gathered here and now. The time is near for us to start our great work. The not quite lost light ceremony book has revealed to me the exact time for our attack. Our time is soon upon us. Well done, Grandfather. Soon the world will be ours. Well done. Our latest addition, Katja, has recovered from her trip here to us, and no longer needs to remain in the light from the dark portal to regain her lost strength. Finally, she can move free among us. At your service. Thank you for bringing me here. I truly pleased to become your fourth Dark Rider. It is a great honor. You have no idea. Good. Soon we will have control over Pandoric energy, the key to limitless power beyond all human understanding. Thanks to our thorough research and preparations. When we have executed the dark ceremony, destiny will be in our hands. Nothing will be able to stop us. Okay, that's a really close-up view of your face. When the time is right, you will all know what to do. You all know the parts you have to play. Now, we will bide our time and celebrate our upcoming triumph with a little feast. I have prepared a banquet in the main building. Let us celebrate with some lasagna. Not gonna lie, I'm a lasagna lover, so that probably means I'm a bad guy. Hooray, lasagna! Did you hear that, girls? Lasagna! Let's go in. Justin, you clear up here first and reduce the power to the portal. Then you may join us again. Okay? Just remember not to get too close to the portal. Of course, you're the boss. See you inside, but listen, save some for me. Wait for me. This might be the only chance we get to speak to Justin alone. Wait for the right moment to speak with him. I would say that's getting pretty close to the portal. Because it looks like he's pretty much standing right inside of it. Yuki. Justin, I have a lot of questions for you. Because I don't remember. Ark, you scared me. Don't sneak up on people like that. You? What are you doing here? Isla, that's your name, right? You think I'm here against my will? You know what? I'm most certainly not. Mr. Sands is my grandfather, and I am always there for him when he needs me. Together, we're going to rule the world. What people call Garnuk is a Pandoric power that bubbles beneath the surface of Jorvik, and is just waiting to be released and tamed by us. Soon, we will control that Pandoric energy as easily as you control your horse. Understood? How are we going to tame the Pandoric forces? You don't know very much, do you, little girl? What is it with people calling me little girl? We're the same age. The little lost ceremony book is not as lost as some people might seem to think. I mean, you see, my grandfather, Mr. Sands, has gotten hold of it and knows exactly how we're going to perform the light ceremony backwards, so that it will release the force and give Dark Core unlimited power. I'm going to be an amazing new era, a great time filled with power and respect. You should join us, Isla. Why am I telling you this? The first time I met you, I thought you were decent enough, and still think so. Even if you've been a little nosy and you're hanging out with those oddball druids, it doesn't matter if I tell you about this or not, because now that our group of Dark Riders is complete, there's nobody who can stop us. We know that the druids have no idea that Lisa has been neutralized and is lost in the Grey World Mountain. Oh, what? No idea that Lisa has been neutralized and is lost in the Grey Dew Mountains, and that Anne is... I'm not gonna tell you anymore. But it really doesn't matter. You and your druids have no chance of stopping us now anyway. Okay, Grey Dew Mountain. I don't remember where that is. Huh. You want to know if I'm going to let you go? I would like to know if you're going to let me go. Yes, I'm going to let you go. On the condition that you leave right away and stop. Okay. Yes, I'm going to let you go on the condition that you leave right away and stop snooping around here. Just like I told you to get out of here the last time you were snooping around. I'm not just letting you go because I like you. Your bravery is something that should be admired and rewarded. And if you had been anyone else, I would have seen to it that Mr. Sands would imprison you here forever. There you go, Isla. Get out of here before someone else sees you, or I change my mind. I'm going to have some lasagna. You can find a shortcut to the lower platform through the pipe over there, just before the steps that lead to the upstairs main building. Take the shortcut and nobody will see you. The others are not as kind as me. Goodbye, and we won't see you later. Maybe you will come crawling back here one day when the Dark Core rules the world. Who knows? I'll put in a good word for you then. Goodbye. Can I follow him? And if so, where do you go? Nope, you're just gonna stand there. Okay. Pipe. Nope. Pipe. Need to find a pipe. Oh, I think it's this pipe. Whew, almost fell again. Hmm. There you are. A and I were beginning to worry about you. Okay. Let's leave this horrible place and go back to Cape West Fishing Village. Hold on to your hat and let's go. Who do I talk to? Okay, I'll talk to you. The mission was successful. Good. You can always ask the helmsman to take you back there anytime you like. So you're hurrying back to Elizabeth to tell her everything? That sounds like a good idea. So long. Elizabeth, I have some very, very important news about... I forgot which Soul Rider it was. Back already? I've been worried about you. Tell us what you found out. Oh, I found out a lot, honey. To recap, the group of Dark Riders is now complete, thanks to Katja, who they have brought from a mystical portal of some kind. Justin seems to be there on his own free will and probably can't be convinced to betray his evil grandfather. It's true that Mr. Sands is in possession of the Lost Ceremony book. They have somehow neutralized Lisa and hid her somewhere in the Grey Dew Mountains. They intend to perform the light ceremony backwards to liberate the Pandoric power and then somehow control it and use the power to take over the world. And the book tells them how and when to do it. I thought there was going to be a 6. It's a disaster. We need to act against Dark Core and stop them. The worst part is that they are planning world domination. The worst thing is that it will be the end of Jorvik and possibly the whole world. If they try to release that Pandoric power, we stand on the brink of a new era. We don't know where or when they will perform their dark ceremony, but they must have figured out how to do it from the Lost Ceremony Light Book. The Keepers of Aden have secret copies of the most important chapters of the book, so we aren't completely without hope. By studying the chapters carefully, we might be able to figure out how... That scared the crap out of me. We might be able to figure out how it's going to happen. just like the Dark Core has done. The copies have been split up into 4 and have been divided among 4 of our druids. We need to collect these and study them. At the same time, we need 4 soul riders ready to stop them when the time comes. More preparations are required. We need to ask everyone who is loyal to us to keep their eyes open for our enemies, so we can improvise a countermeasure if we suspect they are about to perform their dark ceremony, before we are fully prepared to strike back. We also know where they are right now and can help each other to keep watch over their oil platform. Okay, so that is a lot of stuff going on. Oh, and we're going to be seeing the Spy Master at some point. Okay. Well, that is a good stopping point, because I think this is going to be a very long episode. And I'm so sorry for the people that are still confused, still looking like I am. But, yeah, this should be interesting. Thanks so much for watching.